Hi dear friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. I am fine too, I thank God. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate so much, guys. May God bless you. But if it is your first time to be on this channel, hello, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Please watch this video to the end, and after watching this video to the end, remember to watch my other videos too. You are going to learn lots of new things that will help you in your search for that right guy, whether on the dating apps and sites or in real life. So to our today's video, guys, is going to be a story time of a Nigerian lady who found an amazing man, that true love, unconditional love on a dating site. Some of you who have been following me here on YouTube, you are Bella's fan, or you are a Bella's baby. You know this lady, yeah, and I've been getting lots of questions on my Instagram DMs. Some of you asking me, Bella, we remember you shared the love story of that Nigerian girl, and now we see she is in a new relationship. What actually happened? Can you tell me, what's happening here? I don't understand. Guys, you came with lots of questions that I couldn't respond to you. But thank God, our beautiful sister was like, Bella, if you want, I can share my successful love story on your channel. So we talked and I was like, before you bring the success love story, let's talk a bit of what happened for people to understand, especially those who watched that love story of her past love relationship experience. So guys, you are really going to learn a lot from her love story, starting with her past love relationship experience and her success love story. Every step of her love story is a learning lesson. Oh my God, guys, you won't leave this channel the same. Trust your girl. Yeah, so without wasting much of your time, let me welcome our beautiful Adalili from Adalili and Philip on YouTube. Welcome, dear.
Hey guys, how you all doing? My name is Adalili from Adalili and Philip's channel. I know most of you already know me on this channel because I shared my relationship on this channel. And you guys are seeing me again for the second time. Yeah, because I bring good news to you guys. First of all, let me go back a little. Let's talk about the past before I bring the present, right? So like I said, my name is Adalili from Adalili and Philip's channel. So it all started last 2 years, 2024. So I was in a relationship with a Black American guy that flew all the way from America down to Nigeria to meet me, also meet my family, and this guy also engaged me, right? So at that time it was so, the whole thing was so beautiful. There was no red flag at all. Everything was going on perfect. We spoke for 6 months not on the dating sites, like online on WhatsApp, right? Before he decided to come to Nigeria to meet me for the first time, right? So when he came, I introduced him to my family. He also engaged me. So the plan was him coming back to Nigeria to get married to me. Yeah. So he traveled back to his country, and remember, he already engaged me, and I had already posted this person all over social media. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So we were both happy in the relationship and all of that. So I posted him all over social media because I mean, he was my fiancé, right? So I needed to show him to the world. So he traveled back to his country. He stayed for 3 weeks. Then he traveled back. The day he traveled back, guys, guess what? He only told me he was going to travel back to his city, right? And then start work the next day. I didn't know he had other plans. At that time, it was normal. It was okay for me, right? But later on, I started realizing the whole thing. I started, calculating and all of that. I'm like, something is fishy, right? But initially, everything was just okay. He told me, okay, when he got to his country, because I already know the time he was going to get home and all of that, right? So the first thing he was supposed to do was to call me when he got off the plane, right? But he did not. Fine, no problem. So I waited for his call. He did not call me. I called him. His WhatsApp was not connecting. I called for oh my God, I waited for hours, but I did not get through him. He also did not reach out to me. Okay, so I was following one of his friends on Facebook, right? So I sent him a message and I told him, please, can you help me reach out to your friend, because he's not picking, he's not online, he's not even calling me to know. I need to know if he is in his country, if he landed safely, right? This is a normal thing. So the friend said, okay, I'm going to reach out to you when I reach out to him. I said, okay, no problem. So I waited for his friend to get back to me, to no avail. So I was the one that sent him a message again, and he said, oh, I actually reached out to him, but he did not pick, but he's going to get back to me once he sees my call. I said, okay. Then later he called me. This was very, very late, like hours later he called. And then he told me he was at his friend's place. He has jet lag, right? Is that correct? He's so sorry for not reaching out to me earlier on. This blah, blah, blah. Guess what? He was outside making this call. And in my head, I'm like, why is he outside making this call? But I really do not think about it too much. And then I asked him, what are you doing outside? Why are you outside making calls? Why are you not inside? And then he said he doesn't want to disturb his friend. He doesn't want to do this. That was why he came out to pick the call, blah, blah, blah. He sure told me everything I believed, right? So the next day he went back to work, and everything went back to normal, right? So we started talking our normal talk. Few weeks after he had traveled back to his country, he started acting weird. Sometimes he will not be online, he will be offline, and I can't reach him. Like, he will be offline on WhatsApp, right? But on Facebook he's active. When I send him a message, he barely responds. So it was just his friend I kept on reaching out to, and I realized that I think I'm stressing this man, because I don't even see any reason why I would keep sending him message, right? But I then thought about, like, I had another thought again. I mean, yeah, he's your friend, so I have to reach out to him when I don't feel when everything don't feel right, because he's the only one I know I can reach out to, right? So I reached out to his friend. The friend read the message. He did not respond to me. And then that was when I drew the line. I'm like, okay, I think I need to stop reaching out to this guy, because he doesn't find it funny anymore, right? So I stopped reaching out to his friend. So then he reached out to me one day, and I asked him what's going on. He told me his phone fell on the floor and broke. There was no how he could reach me, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. At this time, things was not going right. I started seeing red flag that I could not bear. This is me. I do not know how to endure red flag. I don't. I do not know how to pretend when I am suffering, you know. If something is not right, it's not right. So one day I told him, you know what, I'm not feeling this anymore. I think we should just end this. Remember, this guy told me he was going to get married to me, right? I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about my happiness. I was thinking about my peace, because this became so toxic. This became so somehow to me. I can't take it anymore. Trust me. I told him I am not feeling this anymore. I am not feeling this anymore. I realized that something was going on. All those cock and bull stories he was telling me, they were not true. So I was the one, I am so proud to say, I am the one that ended everything. I am the one that said, you know what, it's over, I'm tired. I'm tired. So during this period, when all these things were going on, my mom was in the UK. It was just me, my sister, me and two of my sisters that were still in Nigeria at that time. So whenever mom calls me, mom will be like, how are you? Hope you two are good. How is he? Blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, we are fine. He's good. I did not want to let my mom know. I do not want to bother my mom with irrelevant things, you know. I kept it to myself. I only shared it with two of my sisters. I did not share it with my sister that was in the UK. I just shared it to two of my sisters that were in Nigeria together, right? So I ended everything. I ended everything in 2024, June or July. This guy traveled back to his country in April. He started acting up in April. In May, I ended everything. Yeah. So June, July to December, I just focused more on my job because I was a warehouse manager. I work with a very big industrial kitchen equipment, you know, industrial kitchen equipment company back in Nigeria. I am the warehouse manager. I manage 5 warehouses. So I have to be very concentrated in my job and not let any irrelevant thing distract me from my job, right? So I became so focused in my work, and that was when I became an NSPPDian. So I joined NSPPD. I became so serious. I became so close to God. Oh my God, 2024. I was super heartbroken. Guys, I was so heartbroken. I was super heartbroken. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to deny that fact. Because I thought this person was the one. You know, I thought this person was the one, but it ended up not being the one. So I was so heartbroken. Trust me, guys. I was so heartbroken, and I just shared this with my sisters, you know, and then later I shared it with my sister in the UK, but mom still did not know about it. Whenever she calls on the phone, Ada, how are you? How is, you know? I said, fine, everything is okay. But mom, deep down, mom knew everything was not okay. I don't know how mothers find out about things like this. Deep down, she knew everything was not okay. She kept on asking one of my sisters, are you sure Ada is okay? I feel everything is not good. Then my sister would tell her, Mommy, everything is okay. You think too much. Everything is okay. My mom she's very intelligent. I think that's how mothers are. So Fast forward to, mind you, I was not dating from May till December. I only focused in God and in my job. So fast forward to January 2025. We NSPPDM, we always do fasting every January. So the fasting was for 2 weeks. My fellow NSPPDM, you guys would know, the fasting was for 2 weeks. It started on the 6th of January 2025. So while we were doing this fasting, I told God something. Before the fast end, God, please show me who my man is. I want to be in a relationship, in a very sweet. I don't need to be in a relationship where people will keep doing as if without them you cannot live, like they're your demigod, you know, because they're from this part of the country. You're nobody, you know. No, I am somebody and I'm worth every good thing. Okay, do not let anybody think that you are a nobody because you're dating one person from one country and they will keep making you feel less of yourself. No, don't let anybody make you feel less of yourself. Just learn from my story and know when to withdraw. Know when to say no. Know when to say, you know what, it's over. I have had enough. Okay? You get me? So I was not desperate. I did what every woman would do by posting their loved one all over social media. Okay? When I started realizing red flag, I had to leave. This is what most people would not do because they don't want people to talk about them. They don't want people to start laughing or gossiping about them. Trust me, I did not care. Remember, I said I had already posted this person all over social media, and I really did not think what people would say in that situation. I was only thinking about my happiness. Yeah. I mean, thank God this person did not get married to me. He only gave me a ring, you know. So, and he's trying to give me hypertension because he's engaged to me. No, I had to end it because I needed my peace. I valued my happiness. I value my happiness. So I think it's best for you to know your words and know when to leave. Do not settle for less, because Adalili did not settle for less. And I never cared what people would say. Of course, people gossiped about me. Oh my God, on TikTok, a lot of people gossiped about me. But guess what? I did not care. When the whole thing happened, I had to deactivate my account that had over 10,000 followers on TikTok. I deleted that account because of this person, right? I did not stay on TikTok and start disgracing myself. No, I had to leave. I had to leave. I left everything. I deleted the account that had over 10,000 followers. Guys, this is how I value my peace. People can talk. People can still talk even when you are loved, right? People will always talk. People will always talk. So don't think of people's reaction towards your own decision. Just do what that would make you happy. Okay?
So dear friends, let's take a pause because I want to add something here. First of all, I want to say I'm so proud of Adalili to end that relationship, because a guy like that can really waste your time, can drain you. You can even start to get into a depression, because that's when you sit down, you start asking yourself lots of questions like, what is he doing? What is wrong? Where did I go wrong? You know, whereby on the other side, the guy is just playing games, is not serious like the way you are, doesn't take that relationship as serious as you take it. So we should always make sure the energy matches. And something that I've been advising my ladies more these days, my babies, let the guy love you more. Let this guy be into you so much. And then when you see that, sit down very well and be like, okay, I think I should start, showing up too, showing this guy that I'm interested, I am serious, we are on the same page. Not you leading, showing this guy that you're into him, thinking he will be like, okay, let me sit down and then go with the flow, start showing this girl that I am interested. It can never work. A guy should lead, please, whether you are chatting on the dating apps and sites or you have met already and you are still building your relationship. Another thing that I am adding here, and I think Adalili talked about it, is don't be afraid to walk away just because of the society. What are they going to say about you? Never. But not only in marriage or not only in a serious relationship, like someone engaged you, just like the Black American guy engaged Adalili, and then happened what happened. Not at all. Even you, who has been chatting with a guy for quite some time, but you've been noticing red flags, lots of red flags. But when you sit down, you think of the time you spent to chat with that guy, to build that relationship, you get scared to walk away when you see red flags. I know some of you have come to me and I tell you, this is a red flag, you have to let go. But you be like, Bella, let me keep on observing. Or some of you be like, I'm so tired. The dating sites, it's so difficult. It's good that this guy has been chatting me, but it won't lead you to anywhere. You'll just waste your time. So walk away. When you see red flags, when you see you're in a relationship, you're not happy, or you have lots of questions that no one can answer you except that guy, and he's not ready to answer you, be like, bye, I'm out of here. Don't think of, it's so frustrating to connect with a guy online. God will bring the right guy. Something else I said is that when you come across lots of players online approaching you, giving you like attention, don't take it the negative way. I said this year we should focus on the positive side. So take it positively, because among all those guys that are coming and they turn out not to be serious, there is a day a serious guy will come. It's a sign that that serious guy is about to come. Yeah, so do not give up. Just keep on pushing.
So fast forward to January 2025, I joined the fasting. I think it was 2 weeks fasting, right? Yeah, 2 weeks. The first week I did 6 to 6. That was my first time ever doing 6 to 6 fasting. That was my first time. I took it upon myself that I am going to do 6 to 6. I did 6 to 6 for 1 week. I was so angry in my spirit. I was telling God what I wanted. I joined everything from the beginning till the end. Then the other week I did 6 to 3. Yeah, this was how serious I was. Every 5 o'clock we end the fast. Is it 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock? We end the fast every day for 2 weeks. Then the fast ended in, I think the fast ended on the 25th. I can't remember. Then on the 26th of January 2025, I decided to go back to the dating sites, which I'm going to tell you guys by the end of the video. This dating site is the best of all the bestest. So I went back to the dating site after my fasting.
So friends, I had to comment on Adalili going back to the dating apps and sites after her failed relationship. What do we learn here? Never give up. No matter what you go through in life, okay? As long as you are alive, as long as you believe in love, keep moving forward. I know there is a lady out there, or there is a guy out there watching this love story and has been into a failed relationship. Sometimes some people, even some ladies that I know myself, I've chatted with these ladies after their failed relationships. They be like, Bella, this is the end. I'll never find love. Bella, I no longer trust online dating apps and sites. But when we look at Adalili, did she blame the dating site that she met that Black American guy? No. Did she say that I'm done with these dating sites and apps? No. Even with what happened, was courageous enough, still believed in love, and joined back to the dating sites and apps. That's why we are here sharing her success love story. We should not forget that Adalili went through it all. When it comes to the dating sites and apps, you guys that watched her past love story that I shared, I told you even how I came to know Adalili and all the challenges that she faced on the dating sites and apps. But this girl never gave up. That is why she succeeded. Winners never give up. Recently, I saw a comment here and I was like, okay, someone was saying, guys, it's not a guarantee. You can find love online. These things don't work. But we keep on bringing online dating success love stories. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, even here, because I'll keep on bringing success love story because online dating works.
So on the 29th of, I went back to the dating site, I think on the 26th of January, I opened the dating site. Mind you, I did not pay to be on this dating site. I was chatting on a free mode. You just know how to navigate the dating site. You just know how to know who to chat with and who not to chat with, okay? So on the 29th of January, my best day ever. I'm being emotional, guys. On the 29th of January 2025, my husband wrote to me. He sent me a message. He was the one that actually found me. He sent me a message, a very long message. This was not hi, hello, how are you, this, that, no. This man was so intentional. Please pardon me. I think I'm going to cut this clip out. So he was so intentional. He told me what he wanted, and so I woke up that morning. I went straight to the dating site. I saw his message, a very long message. I checked. The first thing I did was I checked his profile before I even responded to the message. I checked his profile. Oof, he was so handsome, and he was a white man. Yeah. I know when I shared my story on this channel, I remember saying I wanted a white man, right? I think you guys should always stick to your original plan. Yeah. If you want a white man, go for a white man. If you want a black man, go for a black man. Yeah, I think that was, I wouldn't say that was the mistake I did going for a black man, no. I think God actually prepared me for the best. Yeah, so everything happens for a reason. We learn from our mistake, okay? So I'm not going to blame myself, but I'm just advising you guys to always stick to your original plan, okay? So I read this lovely message after I had gone through his profile, right? And I checked everything. I read his message. I responded to him. Part of the response was can you please share your WhatsApp number? And also, please, also always, if they don't ask for your WhatsApp number, always ask for WhatsApp number so you can be sure that you're chatting a real person. Call them on video call to be sure this is a real person, okay? So you don't waste your time. I asked for, hold on guys, let me get tissue, okay? So I asked for his WhatsApp number. He shared his WhatsApp number to me, and I added him on WhatsApp. Okay, before I forget, I met my husband 5 days of joining the site. He met me 1 day of joining the site. So I just needed to put this out there. So I called him on WhatsApp, and he did not pick. On video call, I called him twice. He did not pick my call though. And I'm like, okay, now then, he's one of those people. I stopped. I went back to the dating sites. Yeah. So few minutes, I was at work, right, in my office. Few minutes, he called back, and I picked the call. And I asked him, why didn't you pick your call? He said, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, this man was so handsome. Jesus, like, he was super handsome, guys. I am not exaggerating. He said, I'm so sorry for not picking your calls. I was preparing breakfast for my friends. We are just coming back from the gym. I said, okay. Guys, this was our first call though. We spoke more than 2 hours on video call. Yeah. We spoke until after work, and we continued talking when I got home. Mind you, my mom was still in the UK. It was just me and my sisters in Nigeria at that time, right? So when I got home, my sisters were still at work. They were not home yet. So we spoke. That day, he asked me about my family. That day, he checked about Nigerian culture, because I told him I'm from the Igbo tribe. He checked about how they get married, how they pay bride price, and all of that. That same day, he asked about my family. That same day, he asked for my WhatsApp, my Instagram, my other social media platform. I gave to him. Guys, we spoke about intentional things, not irrelevant things. We spoke about everything. Gosh, I'm like, we're just talking as if we've known ourselves for years. Mind you, we just met that day on the 29th of January. 3 days into our conversation, okay, so he left the dating site that same day. I did not leave the dating site though, yeah, because I needed to be sure. But I did not go back to the dating site because he was keeping me company on WhatsApp, right? So 3 days into our conversation, he already decided that he was going to get married to me. Yeah, he told me, I am going to come to Nigeria to get married to you. In fact, I need your mom's phone number or WhatsApp number, your sister's WhatsApp number. You know, this man was super intentional. I gave him my mom's WhatsApp number, my sister's WhatsApp number. He chatted them, but before then, I had already told my mom, okay, I know you guys will be wondering, when did you tell your mom about your past relationship? Like when it ended, right? So I told mom about my relationship, that it ended after the fasting. Yeah. So I let her know because she was already worried. She already knew that things were not going right. So I told her in January before I met my husband, right? And I told her not to worry. Yeah, don't worry. Do not worry. So then before that, before I shared my family's numbers to my husband, now my boyfriend, then I told them, I let them know that I am already talking to somebody. You know, I told my sisters first before I told my mom about him. So then my sister in the UK said, wow, people from Poland are so nice, that she had worked with them in the UK. They are very, very nice, that she's happy that I am talking to one of them, you know, like, okay, thank you for giving me a heads up. So I told them that I'm going to give their numbers to Philip, and they said, okay. The first person Philip spoke to was my mom, right? He called my mom to tell my mom that he will be coming to Nigeria to get married to your daughter. He told my mom his intention. Then he became so close to my sisters, like he introduced himself to my family. He wanted to be super close to my family. This is someone that is very intentional. This was very new to me. Nobody has ever done this, you know. So, but before then, before I even had to give my family's contact to him, he had already introduced me to his cousins. Yeah, he introduced me to his dad. Like, we made video call. Like, he joined his dad on our video call, right? I don't know if you guys understand. Yeah, like a conference call, right? So video call. Then I spoke to his dad. His dad speaks English also. We spoke, we laughed. He told his dad he's coming to Nigeria to meet me, to get married to me. His dad was in support of it. His cousins were in support of it. His cousin's sister and I became super close before I even met her in person. Oh my God, these people. And guess what? It was his cousin's sister that made him open the dating site. I'm super grateful to Paulina. Oh my God, I'm super grateful to her, because if not for her, I wouldn't have met my husband. Yeah, because Hobby told me that she kept on pressurizing him to open this dating site. I'm going to tell you guys the name at the end of the video. So we became best of friends. You know, the two of us became best of friends. Hobby started posting my pictures on his WhatsApp. Yeah, his WhatsApp, his Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. 1 week into our conversation, he started posting me on his Instagram. So he told me that he also wanted me to post him. I said, no, I beg, I'm African. I beg, I don't want to start posting you out there yet. I want everything to be on a low. You know, I know my sisters, you people understand me now, right? So he was super angry. Yeah, he was so sad. He was, in his mind, it's like, maybe I'm hiding him from somebody. Maybe I don't want somebody, like a guy, to see that I'm talking to him. But I made sure I explained to him and he understood, right? And 3 weeks into our conversation, he booked his flight ticket to Nigeria. Yeah. Guess what? Throughout this process, we were only talking on video call. We slept together on the video call. We talked together on the video call. We, like, wherever I'm going to, when I'm at work, we are on video call. The only time we are not on video call is when maybe his dad calls him on the phone or his friend calls him on the phone. After the call, few minutes later, he calls me back. This is how close, connected we are, even though we are 2,000 miles away. We pray on the video call. Yeah, of course, every morning on NSPPD praying platform, we are always there on video call. Yeah, we pray on video call. We wake up, we pray. We go to bed, we pray. Hobby got me a bigger Wi-Fi. I had a smaller Wi-Fi, so he had to upgrade it to a bigger one. And every month he subscribes it for me. Yeah. I have 2 power banks because of how often we are on call. You guys know how iPhone can be sometimes. If you're always on the call, it drains your battery. So I had 2 power banks. Anywhere I go to, I am carrying my power banks. If I'm on the bike, we're on video call. I'm on the bus, we're on video call. So 3 weeks into our conversation, he booked his flight ticket to Nigeria. It was not as easy as you guys think, right? Because every day his friends calls him on the phone. Are you okay? Are you crazy? You're going to Nigeria to meet someone you don't know? Don't you know that this country... yeah, everybody knows Nigeria was not safe that time. And this kept on giving me a lot of tension. I became so scared. What if they finally convinced this man not to come to me? This is when I became so prayerful. I'm like, the devil is a liar. This man is mine. I am taking it by force. So I became so worried, and trust me, we understand where they were coming from. Okay, they are being they're caring for their friend. Okay, if I was the one, I'm also going to do the same. Like, you're my friend, right? You want to travel to a country that they kidnap people, you know, that is not safe. I will do the same. I will tell you not to go because I'm looking out for you, right? So we understand them, right? So hubby kept on telling me, don't worry, I am coming to you. The more they keep telling me not to come, the more I want to come to you. So don't worry, I'm coming. Hubby started taking care of me. Few days into our conversation, he started sending me money. Yeah, because I became his responsibility. Even though I had a job, yeah, a well-paid job, he doesn't care about my money. So he was taking good care of me. He started sending money for our traditional marriage, for our civil wedding, my clothes, wedding clothes, traditional clothes, money for apartment, you know. Oh my God. He sent money even before he met me. He started buying gifts for me. Not just me only, even my family. You know when you're dating someone that is family oriented? Yeah, my husband is family oriented. He doesn't do things for me only. He does for my family also. Yeah, this is who I'm married to. God gave me my answered prayer. My husband is a God sent. So 2 months into our conversation, he came to Nigeria. We met in January 29th, 2025. He came to Nigeria April 1st. He was supposed to land Nigeria on, sorry, not April. Yeah, he was supposed to land Nigeria on the 31st of March, but his flight got delayed for 8 hours. So the flight was moved to the next day, 1st of April, right? So yeah, so you guys should just help me calculate it. I think it's not even up to 2 months, or is it 2 months? So he came to me. He flew to Nigeria 2 months into our conversation, and is there something I'm missing? Before he came to Nigeria, guys, like I said, he introduced me to his dad. He had already told his dad that he's coming to Nigeria to visit, right? And he took me to his mom's grave to tell his mom that he's flying to Nigeria to meet someone he met on the dating sites. This is new. This is very new for me, or to me. I can be super emotional. I'm a cry baby, okay? I'm the first child, but I act like the baby of the house. So just pardon me when you see me cry, okay? He took me to his mom's grave to tell his mom that we're on video call. To tell his mom that he's traveling to Nigeria to meet someone he met on the dating site. Looking back to my past relationship and my recent relationship, I just keep thanking God, because it can only be God. This is tears of joy, okay? So pardon me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for ruining my makeup. So after that, the next day he flew to Nigeria. I went to the airport to pick him up, and
hi guys, here's Philip from Poland. This is my first travel to Nigeria to meet my future wife. I will be traveling right now from Poland to Paris, and then from Paris to Nigeria, so I'm very excited to meet her the first time. I wish you a good day.
guess what? They did not send his luggage to Nigeria, so we had to stay in the hotel close to the airport that I booked, you know. So the next day we went back to the airport to pick up his luggage, and we drove to our apartment that I had booked for 2 weeks on the island. And we went there with my sister, right? My sister tagged along with me to the airport, and I did a surprise package for him because he deserved every good thing, trust me. So seeing him at the airport, oh my God, he looks more handsome than on the video calls and on photos. Aha! I forgot something again. So guys, please pardon me. There are a lot of things I'm going to be forgetting, and when I remember, I'm going to add it up, okay? So Hobby he has always during our conversation, he always tells me that he is going to engage me at the airport, which I always declined because I don't want it to happen, because I know that people are going to record the moment and they're going to post us on their platform, and it might go viral, you know, a white man engaging a black lady at the airport. Everybody wants to watch the moment, right? So I told him, please, I beg you in the name of God, do not do it, because I honestly do not want us to be on social media. Yeah, because I know what village people mean. So this is me being an African lady. I do not want to post us there, you know, on social media yet. I want everything to be settled and done before we start uploading our love story on social media, which he understands. Thank God for that. And there's something I did not say. Before Hobby came to Nigeria during the Valentine period, he asked me what he would get for me, like what I want him to get for me. I told him the camera that I have always wanted, which cost about 1 million naira, you know. My husband was shocked. He was my boyfriend then. He was super shocked. And he asked me this question on the 2nd of February. Mind you, we met on the 29th. I think 2nd or 4th. I think on the 4th of February. So a few days into our conversation, I had already started telling him what I wanted. I mean, you asked me, right? So he told me, oh my God, this is super expensive. He was so angry. He almost left me, guys. So please, I needed to put this out there. Please do not do the mistake I did, okay? Do not do this mistake. Don't. don't. When they ask you what you want, just tell them maybe flower. So hubby said, this is super expensive, right? But it's not like he can't get it for me, but we just started talking. He needs to know me more before he starts spending this kind of, you know. I understood and I knew I really fucked up, right? Thank God he did not leave me. God has always been in my story. This is why he did not leave. Yeah, he almost left, but thank God he did not leave me. So what he got for me on Valentine's Day was flower. I don't know how he did it. He went on Instagram, chat these people on, they stay on the island. I can't remember the name of the flower company. So they called me on the phone and they asked for my address and all of that. This was a surprise. They sent the flower to me, rose flower, guys. It's on our on our TikTok. Yeah, this was my first time receiving a flower. Nobody has ever given me a flower before. Yeah, so hubby was the first person that gave me a beautiful rose flower, and yeah, so I just wanted to put this also out there. Back to when he came to Nigeria, he engaged me. That same day he came to Nigeria was the day he engaged me, right? He landed Nigeria around 5 a.m. 1st of April. So towards the evening time, no, in the afternoon, we went to do our tests. Yeah, before anything happened, we went to do our tests. It's also advisable for you to run tests before you do, yeah, anything with them. Yeah, so we went to do our test that afternoon. So in the evening when we came back, he engaged me. He knelt down to ask me to be his wife, which I said yes, a very big yes. So he engaged me. Then on the 4th of April we did our traditional marriage, and then on my birthday, we did our civil wedding. Yeah, we got married on my birthday. We did our civil wedding on my birthday, which was super, super exciting. Okay, he stayed for 2 weeks. After meeting my family and everybody, he traveled back to his country. He's from Poland. Okay, he traveled back to his country. Immediately he traveled back to his country, we started applying for my visa. We started doing my visa application. I applied for my first visa application in June. That visa got denied. We did another one in August. It also got denied. Yeah, crazy. Then the third one, we applied. The third one, this time hubby said, you know what, it's going to involve a lawyer and he's also going to come to Nigeria, you know. So we involved an immigration lawyer here in Poland, which helped. you know, and hubby also came to Nigeria. So in October, he came to Nigeria. So we went to my interview, which the video is showing. It's showing on our YouTube channel because I documented every step, you know, because I know it's going to help some people. So the whole video is on our channel. Hubby came back to Nigeria the second time in October, and we both went for my visa interview together, which he met the consul. And after that visa interview, hubby traveled back to Poland, and we waited for 2 weeks. The visa still got denied. I came to Abuja to pick it up. I live in Lagos, guys, and the embassy is in Abuja. So you see, the flight money to and fro for how many times? 3 times. It's not cheap. So I went to pick up my passport, and I realized that the visa was denied. I was so pissed, and I demanded to meet the consul because I cannot fly all the way from Lagos down to Abuja just to pick up my passport, hoping to get my passport, hoping to get my visa, because hubby flew all the way from Poland. Do you know how much he spent? The hotel, the food, the flight ticket, and you're denying my visa? I ordered to meet the consul, which I met, and I told him everything, that my husband flew all the way for this sake, and it still got denied. I tried to refresh the whole thing. Maybe he forgot. I better go. He said, okay, the only thing he can do is for me to do appeal the next day, which I had to look for another lawyer again in Abuja. Guys, it's not easy. It only takes an intentional man that loves you to still continue. Because, guys, I know how much my husband spent. It's not cheap. God has been in our story. Yeah. So, hubby and I, like I told him that, you know what, we need to look for another lawyer that will do the whole appealing later and all of that. So I met another lawyer. The lawyer did the appeal for me. The next day I came in to submit my passport and also the documents for appeal. So I told them that I'm expecting more documents to come from Lagos, that I'm going to come back the next day, which is on Friday. Mind you, I went to Abuja on Wednesday hoping to go back to Lagos with my visa. Unfortunately, the visa was denied. The consul said I should appeal the next day, which is on Thursday. So I appealed on Thursday. So I had to move my flight till Friday. You know, I'm supposed to travel back on Wednesday. I came to Abuja without toothbrush, without charger, without a change of clothes, a change of undies. I kept on wearing the same clothes I wore to Abuja on Wednesday till on Friday that I traveled back to Lagos. This was how stressful it was. Yeah. On Friday, I was at the cyber cafe to print out the additional document that I told them I would be coming with on Friday, right? So I was there. I got a call from the embassy that I should come pick up my passport, that my passport is ready for pickup. I got scared. I called my husband immediately after the call. Hubby said, go and let's see if there's a visa in it. Immediately I called someone I know, a security man. I told him, and he was like, congratulations, you got the visa. I'm like, how do you know I got this visa? He said, don't worry, you got this visa because I am the first person that this has ever happened to. What he meant was, I appealed yesterday and they called me today to come pick up my passport. This has never happened. For years that he has been working at the embassy. Appealing takes 2 weeks for them to make that decision. But mine took just 1 day, hours. So I got to the embassy. They kept on telling me congratulations. I was just crying on the street of Abuja, praying to God, God, please. In tears. I recorded the whole moment. It's showing on our channel. Ah, gosh, when I got my passport, I met the lady. She first of all asked me a question before she gave me my passport. She said, what if this is a denial? I started crying. I'm a crybaby, guys. I started crying, and she said, no, don't cry, don't cry. I'm asking you this because I just want to know. I said, I'm going to be heartbroken and we are going to reappeal. She said, okay. She gave me my passport. I did not say thank you at first. I opened the passport first. I saw visa. Ha! I knelt down, started crying. I said, thank you. I left, went outside. I saw the security men. They started laughing. They were laughing. I was crying. Tears of joy. I knelt down because this was what I told myself, that because on Wednesday, I was like, when I get to the embassy and they give me my visa, I'm going to kneel down. I don't care if there's a lot of people there. I'm going to kneel down, cry, and thank God for getting my visa. But it did not happen. So on Friday, I did the same thing I promised God. I knelt down, I cried, thanking God for my visa. Yeah. So that day, I traveled back to Lagos. Before I traveled back to Lagos, I had to go back to the hotel to stay for some hours because my flight back to Lagos was around 3 o'clock, right? So I waited for some hours. But before then, my mom called me and said, I called my husband that I got the visa. I took a picture, sent to our group chat, my family group chat. They were so happy. My mom called and said, Biko, my daughter, hide that passport inside your bag. Don't let anybody see. African mothers are so funny. I did what she said though. I hid it inside my bag. Allah, I'm down my bag because I did what she said. So I went back to the hotel. I stayed for some hours. I called my taxi man to come pick me and he drove me to the airport. So Hobby booked my flight ticket that Friday. He wanted me to come the next day, which is on Saturday. I said, Oga, no, I need to make my hair, I need to buy some stuff, So I traveled back on Friday. Then Hobby booked my flight ticket that same day for Monday. Yeah. So on Saturday, I went to the market to buy things and made my hair on Sunday and traveled to Poland on Monday, and I got to Poland on Tuesday. So Hobby was waiting for me at the airport. Oh my God. We also recorded the moment. He came with a very big banner saying, welcome home, my beautiful wife, with my picture. Oh my God. What a romantic husband I have. So far so good. I've been in Poland not up to 3 months. Yeah. So I'm so excited. So far so good. We've been living our happily ever after, our love together, and my Polish family embraced me with open arms. They accepted me with open arms. Like, my husband's auntie chats me every time to check up on me. The first time I met my husband's uncle, he gave me a beautiful flower. All of them have, oh my God, they are so lovely. They are so lovely. So lovely. Yeah. So let me tell you guys the dating sites that my baby found me. Sorry, I'm looking because I wrote some points here. We met on International Cupid. Yeah, International Cupid. I recommend that site for you guys. International Cupid, that's where we met. If you're looking for love, make sure you try International Cupid. Okay, and my advice for singles is, do not settle for less and always stick to your original plan.
So friends, you remember when I told you that I don't just sleep and wake up, switch on my phone and I start recording, start giving the advice. No guys, I do enough research and also use the experience that I have. That's how I come here to give you the tips, tricks, the guidance and everything. Yeah, so there is a reason to why I told you to stick to your original plan. And from Adalili's love story, it's an evidence that guys, stick to your original plan, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, you might be there and be like, my original plan was to find that right white guy, a quality one. But now, because of the challenges I'm facing right now on the dating sites, I'm not finding anyone. And I have a guy here writing to me, showing me attention. Yes, he is not entering into my original plan, but let me just, try. Who knows? Don't do that. Stick to your original plan. I also have other ladies that I know that decided to try, but our brothers keeps on letting us down. And if your original plan was different, it can hurt a lot, really a lot. That is why we keep on saying, stick to your original plan. Why you went to the dating sites and apps. And what do you want? All those things that you always tell God that your man should have. When you come across a guy, make sure he has all those things. Don't compromise. Please, please. Just because the struggle is real on the dating sites and apps.
Whenever you see red flag, don't ever settle for it. And don't think, this is what people always do when they start seeing red flag in people or in their relationship. They start thinking about what people would say if they leave. Guess what? If I never left that relationship, I wouldn't have been where I am today. Hobby and I closed the distance 6 months. 6 good months after marriage. We closed the distance. He came to Nigeria 2 months after talking, 2 months into our conversation. So please, if you start seeing red flag in your relationship, don't ever think what people would say. I know how many people that reached out to us on Instagram, TikTok to tell us what they are passing through. And I know how many people are advised. This is what I do, right? I do not go into, I tell you, you are matured enough to know the good and the bad. I can't start telling you to leave your boyfriend or your girlfriend. No. You are matured enough, right? If you know you cannot settle for this, why are you still there? I'm going to give you facts that will make you realize that you are wasting your time in this relationship. Advising somebody that is in love is not easy. Sometimes when you advise people, they go back to do what they have in their mind. I know how many people that came to us to tell us what they are facing in their relationship. This one is more than red flag. This one is red sea. And I get that. I don't even know the words. I just start thinking, it cannot be me. It cannot be Adalili. When I start seeing red flag, I can't settle for less. When I know that somebody is going to take good care of me outside this. So please, do not think what people would say. A lot of people gossiped about me, but I don't care. Even people from my streets, but I don't care. Those people that gossiped about me are talking good about me today. So this is how this life is. Do not do things to please anybody. do things to please yourself. Okay, I'm going to be ending the vlog here, so please just make yourself happy. Do things that will make you happy. Okay, thank you guys for watching. The name of our channel is Adalili and Philip. We share a lot of videos about our love life. You can also ask us questions if you want, but yeah, that's just it. Please always identify red flag. Learn from my story, okay? Learn from my story. Run when it starts getting to your mental health. Run when it starts making you feel uncomfortable. If they are the one, they will leave you also. So why don't you choose your peace? Always choose your peace and always learn from my story. Because God knows you want peace, not managing something you know that is not good. What if you die or you develop depression? The people you were thinking that, what would they say, will still talk about you. So please, always put yourself first, okay? See you guys later. Bye.
So dear friends, before I end this video, I want to say thank you so much to Adalili for sharing your love story. It was so beautiful. Girl, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best. Guys, let us wish Adalili all the best in her marriage. Guys, don't forget to check out Adalili's channel. Her channel name, I mentioned it already, goes by Adalili and Philip channel on YouTube. I'll put it here. Also, they are on Instagram at Adalili and Philip. Yeah, I'll put it here too, so that you can check them out. Support your girl. You know, guys, we all have something to learn from each other. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video till now. I appreciate much. May God bless you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you have liked it, enjoyed it. Share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will love this video, enjoy and get to learn. Please comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Watch my other videos too. They are super good. You're going to learn a lot. I love you so much, guys. Until next time, you are always here in my heart. Ciao, ciao.